Alright, everybody, welcome back to more Banner Lords. Mountain Blade 2 Banner Lords. And in today's video, we're going to be trying to move up to Clan Tier 1 so we can become a mercenary. So we're going to need some more, renown. So, well, also, we're gonna want one more type of food here. Because right now, we're not getting any morale boost. I mean, we're not making our, stewardship go up any faster. So we're going to be looking for a cheap food, which apparently here is grapes. So we're going to buy all the grapes. And now we have a bit of food variety, so that should be getting us some more, morale, which will boost our stewardship. And also, we're going to do some trading as well in today's video, along with some murdering of some bandits. You can sell this for a good bit of money. We don't have that much money, so we don't want to spend too much. Yeah, we can make some good money off this, though. Yeah, I got, Car Benneth. Ben Seth. It's right here. So we're just gonna take some wine I think we bought and sell it up here. So make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Rumble as we continue what we were doing. And actually I think I turned some of the options down. Let me turn them back up. Audio. Music. I'm not using speakers, I'm using headphones. Alright, sell, and we made a small profit. A small but handsome profit. We're very close to getting wholesaler. Okay, now this sells for a profit too, and there's a real good chance we can get a bigger profit. See, now that's not going to sell for a profit because it raised in price. We're going to do it for, yeah, 16, and then we're going to sell it. Right down here. I'll think about it, because this place doesn't have any actual wood production. So let's go sell it here instead. And we're also looking for some bandits and looters and deserters to fight, because we do need XP for our troops. Nice try, brigands. We shall kill the deserters. And I'm gonna get off my horse, because I'm bad at riding on horses. And unfortunately, they do have cavalry, but we do have arrows. We should be able to just shoot all the cavalry, even if we're not the best shot. Which also, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of horse armor is, because I don't think I've ever seen a horse die in this game. Like, I guess for stray shots, just in case your horse gets hit by a 119 damage javelin instead of you. Yeah, see, okay, all the, they're all dead. Let's try to get a few hits off here to get some XP. I'm missing every shot. Shoot him in the knee. He used to be an adventurer like me until he took arrows in the knee. I honestly cannot see anything going on right now. Is that a guy? Yes, it is. I thought that was part of the scenery. Oh, it was a piece of wood. Okay. Looks like we're swapping into... I got him. He's dead. Did we lose anyone? Yeah, we lost one Bretonnian Highborn youth. Okay, I think they're trying to flee, actually. I hit him. And again, we want to level up our bow skill because we can get our troops bonuses for having higher bow skill. Ah, but I didn't get him. Yeah, we got 2.8 renown. That's pretty good. And actually, there is some Kuzarite guys here. I'm pretty sure this is the noble troop line as well. I'm not sure I really want these guys, but they are horse archers, and we are doing like an archers only. But you know what, I'll take this guy as a prisoner, and I'll recruit him later, I guess. And I'll take the nomad. Yeah. I was gonna upgrade everybody too, because I have the money for it. So I guess we have a horse archer now from I honestly don't know how to say that. Okay, and we got a new bow as well. Can't be used on horse, but we're not really using things on horses, so that's fine. We got better boots. A better cape. We got some olives and some cheese and a shield. Alright, we'll sell the rest when we get to the next place. Because now, because we do have, food varieties giving some morale boost, we do have a chance to, start building up some stewardship skills. And we're actually building up all our skills. We're building up medicine, we're building up stewardship at the same time, because we are the steward, we are the medic, we are the scout, and we are the engineer. I do need to put probably some points into something eventually. Probably stewardship again. No, bow probably next, actually. Alright, so, actually, no. No. Lock in the wooden longman bow. Almost didn't do that. Now, is that giving me trade XP? I think that is. I think that is. So I could have sworn I made money off that hardwood. Alright, yeah, all this stuff here is just really expensive. Everything is you can just buy it somewhere else. Okay, we can sell some flax, I guess. Okay, tools. Worth 219. We don't want to pay more for it than we're gonna sell them for. Because otherwise, we don't get the bonuses of the trade skill and the money and whatever. And that is the king of Valandia. I kind of hope that he dies in that battle. Because he is our enemy. We are the Battanians. And we're completely surrounded by factions that are just far stronger than us. See, now, if we didn't make any trade skill here, which I don't think we did, I don't think we made money off that then. Alright, okay, we have a slot for another troop. How is our prisoner conversion doing? Almost there. You see, I don't really want to have this Kuzurite nomad. Can I get access to the keep? No. So I'm just gonna have to get rid of him, because although he is a really high tier troop, I don't really want to pay for a horse archer. Actually, I'm only paying him 3 cents. 3 dinars, and he is increasing my speed. You know what? Fine, I think I'll keep him. Fine. But what I want to actually do is I want to go over here to, Verlandia. And I want to get, not Verlandia. I want to go over here to Sturgia, and I want to go recruit some, Sturgian troops. So, you know what? I probably will get rid of the Nomad, then. To make room for the, Sturgian troops. So I'm gonna do Sturgian melee troops and Battanian archers. Because our melee troops suck. They don't have any armor. They're barbarians. So we're gonna go over to the Viking-like faction and recruit some warriors. Some real men. To go do the fighting for us. I'll get rid of one Battanian high-born youth, I guess. And then we'll recruit another, Sturgian. So I think this works out well, because the Sturgians do have throwing weapons, but they don't have, like, good archers, and then we have good archers, but we don't have good melee units, and we have throwing weapons. It looks like they took the castle. That's bad for us. See, here's a problem. I want to be a mercenary of Battania. But the problem is, Battania is getting completely and utterly destroyed. You know what? I do have quests. Let's go save my brother, then. Right, isn't that, Oh, no, I haven't logged that quest yet. Okay, I still have to wait a little bit. Because your brother is a very useful companion in this game. Caravan ambush. See, I don't remember what this one is. I think it's we have to protect the caravan, but we do not have a large enough, party for that, to do that fight. Anyways, we need to do some trading, we need to do some buying, we need to do some selling. We need to make some money. Okay, this thing can sell for a lot at Carbeneth. Still making a profit there, okay. Now, we're also gonna need... We can make a minor profit off these velvets. Only want to buy 2 there, because the price is just too low on it. I don't think I'm really making that much money from trading. Trading is, I guess, a good way to keep my money up. Okay, market manipulation. Yeah, I'll do I swear up and down, because this will, give you 2,000 dinars, more XP in trade, and raise the demand of goods in Carbeneth. I'll swear up and down that I definitely saw that caravan got ambushed and destroyed. And there we go. So we're going to do wholesaler. So as party leader, the prices of things go down slower when I'm selling trade goods. And the profits are marked. So it's going to tell me if I profited or not. It's going to tell me if I'm going to profit off selling it. Could sell some beer. Beer could be a good thing to sell. How much for all of it? A lot of money. But we should... See, another thing is I'm going to crash the price of this good. And I need to make more per barrel of beer I'm selling than the actual cost of it. Okay, yeah, now I can get the Batonian Fian champion. So I'm going to get rid of the Batonian Highborn Youth, and we're going to recruit that guy. And it's going to lose us 1 morale, but that's fine. We just got a really high tier troop. Yeah, see, so I'm going to sell this until it's saying that I'm no longer in the green. See, there's no point in selling anymore because we're in the yellow. So now I'm going to go down here and I'm going to sell it. So that was my problem before. I was buying a ton of everything and I was crashing the price while I'm selling it, so I lose money in the end. What I need to do is I need to sell it in smaller amounts, because otherwise I'm just wasting my money. There's no tournament here. Jeez, I'm talking too much. Let's do the tournaments. I like tournaments. You can also sell fish here for a lot of money, too. You can go to the arena. Let's join the tournaments. Let's do this fight for the scalpel. What is a scalpel? Is it going to be a one-handed sword? Or is it going to be a two-handed sword? It is a, yeah, one-handed sword, just like I thought. It's a pretty good sword. It has a lot of weapons length. I'm not sure why it's called a scalpel, because it has a lot of length. I normally associate the scalpel with being a rather short thing. Listen, the only way we're getting through this is if I act less like an archer and more like a barbarian warrior. It's my culture. I'm a Vatanian. I'm a barbarian. Which reminds me of the German barbarians fighting the Romans, because we have the Empire, but yet we're Celtic, so it's more like we're fighting the British as the Scottish. See, the problem is I can't really go over there because they'll just shoot me dead. But unfortunately, I'm doing 7 damage a shot because they have so much better armor than I do. Okay, they just killed my ally, who is a named warrior. He's not some nobody, he's a named warrior. No, I got taken down. I was so close to winning that. Unfortunately, this Batonian hero wins. And he's not one of mine, I don't think. Because if he is, I still get the loot. Yeah, we get a two-handed skill up, which is we're supposed to be using. More damage against shield. Now, you see, this could be good, but see, it's only to infantry troops. But our archers are archers. So they don't get this. So I'm going to do more damage against shields by troops in my formation. So that we break down the enemy's shields of our bows faster. At least I hope that's how it works, because that's like how it's basically described. Also, I do want to get rid of my Norse War Hatchet and actually get a two-handed sword. Or a two-handed axe. Something two-handed, at least. Yeah, here's a really expensive two-handed axe. It's really good. Not really good, it's just good, actually. You know what? I mean, it's not bad. It has pretty good swing speed, but it is a lower... It's not that enough damage, I don't think. Also, I want two-handed. I do not want a polearm, because it'll upgrade a completely different skill. So yeah, I guess it is the simple axe for me. No, so how's my armor look? 15. Is there any way I can get better armor than this? For a reasonable price, like down in the hundreds. Yes, there is. This is literally just better. It's just gonna give me a little extra bit of survivability, and that's all that really matters. Now, I'm not gonna do some trading right now. I'm gonna go hunting for bandits. I'm gonna hunt for a fight. We haven't killed enough people today. We're also gonna look for some quests, too, to increase our renown. Which is also kind of when we want to upgrade charm, so we can get more renown faster. What would you like? Land order means manual laborers. I'm gonna get you some slaves. I am Ivan, destroyer of worlds. You may have heard of me. Yes, prisoners! I'll bring you 9 prisoners. Now, I want to get high-tier troops to become the prisoners, because otherwise it's not worth too much. I'm actually going to go up here. Down to over here, because I'm going to try to find some Sea Raiders. And I'm going to give them Sea Raider captives, because they're worth a lot more. I could make actual money off this. Although, because I am paying my troops a lot, I'm probably not going to make a profit off this. However, I'll still get a lot of renown. And I think fighting Sea Raiders is also better for your renown, because they're actual... And instead of fighting people who are throwing rocks at you, you're fighting Vikings. Okay, here's some deserters. I don't think I can ransom off the deserters to them, because they are not bandits. These are just troops who have deserted. Okay, a lot of infantry, very little ranged units, so this should play out in our favor. Let's create our infantry component, which is just 3 men, but I trust them. And it looks like everything's been consolidated into one party, because I don't see any range that they have. So yeah, let's just charge at them. I forgot that I still have this old horse that is really bad. I need to upgrade my horse. If we get a horse from this battle, it's likely going to be better than anything I actually have. I don't know why I just shot there. Yeah, okay, so we got a bunch of what appears to actually be Sturgians. Now, hopefully they're actually Sea Raiders. And the reason I'm hoping that they're Sea Raiders is because then I can give them to the guy for a ransom money. Times 10. This is a bad idea. What am I doing? Let's take control of our Britannian Fiend, who's just decided to stand behind everybody. Okay, this might have been a bad idea. Never mind, I forgot how good these guys are in close combat and how good their armor is. We might lose a few, but we can always replace them. These men... See, one of the good things about having a bunch of people is that everybody here is replaceable. Come on, move the shield. He's gone. Just move left and right and hope that they don't aim at you, Noah. I'd like being able to take control of the other units, because otherwise it'd just be boring watching the battle play out. And because I trust in my own abilities enough, and find this guy expendable, I'm willing to actually risk him dying. And that's the end of the battle. We lost 3 men, 2 recruit. Yeah, we lost all our Sturgians. Okay, no, unfortunately, the only prisoner we got was a Bretonnian trained warrior. But we did get a lot of XP from that. We got way more units, higher tier. See, this is also a good thing and why I didn't buy a new helmet. I just got a new helmet. Anything else worth taking? This is just better gloves, even though they cover less of my body. Yeah, the rest of this stuff's just to sell. I probably should get some sort of companion, maybe a medic. But none of them ever seem to have what I want, which is walk it off. What is this? Culture Bretonnian, so I can get a, can replenish here. Well, I could recruit more Bretonnians. But I do kind of just want, some melee troops. But that didn't really work out for us, the melee troops. So let's just do more Bretonnians. Bretonnian Fiends. Recruit troops. Yeah, here's the rest of our Bretonnian Fiends. Come on. Where are all the Sea Raiders? Where are all the enemies to fight? Although I do really need to heal up first before I get into a fight. Yeah, I need to find some people to take hostage. I am losing a lot of money. What does it mean, log update? I failed? It was raided. It got destroyed, so it's not my fault. The town just got raided and he, like, died or something. That kinda sucks. That's right, because, yeah, the Valandians did this, didn't they? Didn't they? I must avenge my Botanian brothers. I'm not sure I'm really good with the two-handed weapons. Anyways, let's do this one. This is an easy quest.
Peace to you, stranger.
Yes, you want your daughter found. I shall find your daughter for a bounty of $620. Dinars, actually. That is a good price, I say. Where is she? All the way over here, okay. Okay, let's swap over to... Oh, that's right, I sold that weapon. Let's real quick just pop in over here and buy a cheap one-handed weapon. Because I'm just gonna kill the guy. Yeah, just a basic hatchet just works. That's really low damage, though. Maybe it's a bit better. One-made pickaxe. It's decent cuts. Yeah. I'll use that for right now. I am spending $300 to make $600, and with the wages I'm gonna be paying, I'm gonna make nothing, really. However... Oh, that's right, I still have the Stumpler horse. I need to get something better. Is there not a horse village nearby I can get horses from? Valandians have some. Alright. Take a walk through the lands. Yeah, it should be these two over here. And I really forget how slow this horse is. I'm gonna get off my horse when I get over there. I do have low health, though, so maybe this wasn't the best idea to get into this battle here. And I have too low charm to actually convince her just to come back. So I'm just gonna have to kill the guy. And she'll be forced to return to her father. I'm gonna have to murder him with a pickaxe to the skull. It's just how it has to be. Talk. Yeah, there we go. You gotta convince him. Critical success. It worked. Wow. Because of my high leadership skills, I was able to convince him. That was so easy. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to murder the guy. I was willing to do it too, but, no, that was easy. And we leveled up our charm too, because of how we ended that quest. And we got some more renown. We are only 20 renown away from, just being able to become a mercenary for Botania. And take back our Botanian lands that we deserve. It's our birthright. And the Valandians from the east have taken it from us. Yes, let's go try to find a companion. You are a good scout. I'm kind of looking for a doctor. You are close-fisted, honest, and daring. You are from the Empire. I'm fine with that. Although I'd like to only hire people with bi-culture, I'm willing to hire them. Depends on the price. A sad tale. I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna ransom my prisoners, too. Okay, now let's, we're gonna get rid of somebody. Highborn youth. Get lost. Okay, now let's actually see. Does he have walk it off? No, he has triage tent. So he's gonna be the scout. He's a night runner, that's good. That's what I wanted, night runner. Because it means during the night when we're at our weakest, we have a bit more strength in us. Okay, let's go try to take out these raiders. They might have, these looters, they might have a good bit of cash on them. A good bit of dinars worth of stuff, you know? Why don't you just surrender or die, brigand? Oh great, the wolf skins are helping us. They're a minor faction. What are you good at? You're good at bow, so you're gonna be with us then. We have, no melee troops, so... Although he actually doesn't have a bow on him, so he's just gonna sword him. Again, I do need to get a better horse. Hopefully I can get a horse out of this. Yeah, there's no way we lose this, and the wolf skin should actually just kill everybody. We should get like a small bit of the loot. If any, we might actually make it there in time. The wolf skins might kill them all. I hit someone. First time for everything, I suppose. Although this is very, See, this is whatever happens. Whenever I try to rush into the enemies with my, two-handed weapon, I just get mowed down by all their projectiles. And I'm never able to actually do anything. I killed him! The man is dead! Okay, these wolfskins are actually really bad shots. I mean, listen, I'm not saying I'm any better, but... I got almost half the kills. Yeah, all we plundered was 19 gold, but we didn't even get any loot. Alright, form-fitting armor, armor weighs less, or... weapon handling without foot. Yeah, we're just gonna do Fury, because again, this also does help our Battanians, because now they're gonna have more weapons handling. Which means they're gonna attack faster. Now we do have a focus point, let's use it on something useful. Again, stewardship would actually be nice to do, but I think we're gonna do bow, because we just need to make our troops better. Alright, now... I am injured, actually. Very injured. Yeah, let's head here. So now again, all we have left to do is just get more renown. We have 30, we need 20 more. So, we gotta complete quests. What do you want? I do not have the money for that. Britannians taken over by Valandians. Extortion by deserters. I might be able to do this one. Person needs some help. How can I help? Any other way? I'll do it. We just gotta wait in the village until it's time. Do you have horses? No, you do not. You do have food. And as you can see, we've actually run out of grapes. Because I didn't actually lock them in, so I ended up selling them. Because I'm stupid. There we go. Now I've locked in the grapes, and I'll actually get the bonuses. That's why I wasn't leveling up stewardship. I didn't have any food. Because here comes the... Okay, there are only 27 deserters. This will be easy. As long as they don't get backed up by the other deserters. There we go. Yeah, it's 41. Sure, these guys are only militia, but... They could honestly probably take these deserters by themselves. But our Battanian Fiends will just take care of everything.
Soldiers! Get moving! Warriors! Attack!
Okay, now the only problem here is they do have 7 cavalry.
At them!
But I think we can just mow down the cavalry the same as before. And even if we can't, these militiamen will certainly slow them down. Sure, they're getting absolutely slaughtered, but their sacrifice will be worth it. And actually, I'm too slow to catch up to anyone on horseback. Because I have like the third slowest horse in the game, because I think the old horse, and then the mule and the old Stumpler are slower.
Move! Hear me! Onward!
Yeah, all those guys are just dying over there, fighting. I hit a shield at least. Just ram him. I'm going too slow to actually ram him. I'm going so slow I can't actually ram into anyone. I can't even do damage. No, because how slow I am. Okay, problem with the bows is that they do very low damage, apparently. I wish you could block arrows, but I don't think you can. Unfortunately, I just... Okay, he only got knocked out. He didn't die. I was worried I just killed one of my best units. You know, honestly, these bows take a lot of strength to draw, because always in these video games, always like, oh, actually, it's a bunch of peasants using bows. Those are the archers. But no, dude, a bow takes a lot of strength to actually pull back. It's not a dexterity weapon, it's a strength weapon. Yeah, one Highborn youth died. However, I did just get a bunch of level ups. See, that's another good thing, is I'm also leveling up my troops at the same time. Okay, apparently I'm just gonna get a 9,000 value sword that can be used either one or two-handedly. Oh my god, give that to me. Immediately. Handed it. Oh my god. Oh my god, everything here is absolutely amazing. And this is also really good too. I'm not gonna personally use it because I don't use these weapons, but that is insane. You can have my old stuff that's just not as good. He has higher skills than I do. Oh my god, we got so many horses too. Dude, this battle was insane. We got so much stuff. We got so much good stuff. My sword is sure it's gonna be worth like $10,000, but that is really good. I did lose 2 men, but sorry, 1 man, but I just replaced him. Alright, this will come in handy. Thank you. Ah, shoot. You see, what I should have done is I should have not taken it all, because then I would have gotten more renown. But I'm not sure I've got any renown from that. I got 5. I could have gotten so much more if I had just given them, if I only took half, or took none. So that was kind of dumb of me, but then again, I am kind of low in cash. I do need more. Landor needs manual laborers. Maybe this one will work. I'm bringing 9 prisoners. Hope this guy has some prisoners on him. See, now the thing is, it's gonna be hard for me to take prisoners since I'm basically just gonna kill every single person with arrows. Because when they're filled with arrows, it's kind of hard to take them prisoner. Although, you know, another thing, in all these games that claim they're like, oh, yeah, realistic war games. They're not really realistic, as most of the deaths and casualties of war were caused by not war itself. It was caused by all the other things in war. It wasn't caused by actual fighting. It was disease and attrition. So the only way we're gonna get one of those games is like never. I'm never gonna get one of those games because nobody wants to play a game where half of your forces die after the battle because of attrition and injury and illness. Yeah, I can make money from that. You'll just buy it. So now that's kind of dumb of me to do, just to buy it, because I can actually make more renown and more charm if I sell it first, then give it the money to him, because it proves that I'm trustworthy. So it's actually kind of stupid of me to do that. Just because I know a good bit about a game does not mean I'm good at it. Come on, I want the looter. I clicked on the looter, not the ground. Did I click on the castle? I clicked on the looter. Let's reorientate our camera that way. I like it that way better. Alright, now, there is a tournament here, so we should be good. See, the problem is I'm slow, because I have no cavalry or anything, really. It's kind of slow. Alright, here we go. Now I have a really good sword that can either be used one-handed or two-handed. It is a bit slow, But man, I got a sword. That's all that matters. That's because my two-handed weapons are very low skill. I only have one skill point thingy on it, the tree. I think bows are definitely better than crossbows in this game. Because they shoot so much faster, have so much more ammo, but for some reason I think they do less damage. Which I don't really understand. Because I honestly don't think that a crossbow hits harder. It's just supposed to be used by untrained people. You just have strength in numbers. Also, the best part is, I literally got hit one. I was really about to explain. I can just swap away this when I want to use it two-handedly, and then I literally just get hit while I'm trying to explain this. You know, you used to be an adventurer if they took an arrow to the knee. Alright, more Battanian Fian champions. We're gonna do this on tier. See, look at that. We have a lot of high-level troops. That's why our expensives are very high. We're gonna need to buy more fish soon. Fish. Yeah, see, because now we're getting the food variety upgrade, I can actually hold another troop. Of course, I do not want the normal troops, I only want the archers, because everything else kind of sucks. Let's go to the Tavern District, ransom them. What are you good at? Nothing that I want. Alright, let's actually not do the arena, because we're actually way too hard to do that. Let's wait here some time. Actually, we're not gonna be able to do this tournament. It's gonna take too long for us to do anything. Okay, horses. Let us get a saddle horse. At least it's gonna be a bit faster, alright? I'm willing to pay a small bit of money for it. And then stuff to buy. Let's buy some fish. Sell the olives and meat we have. Is there any other cheap thing? Actually, wait, olives are actually really cheap here. What am I doing? Well, they were cheap. Actually, they're kind of... See, for some reason, they go from... Okay, I read it wrong. I read it as 10, and there's 27 of them. Apparently, I can't read. Let's do this by value. Let's go to the lowest value. Butter. Butter's the next cheapest item. It's cheaper than the grain and the fish. So let's just buy some butter for the men. Buttered bread. That's what we have now. Oh, I have a bunch of other stuff I need to sell. That's right. There we go. Now, how many men do we have? Oh, I just ransomed off all my prisoners. That's right. Literally forgot what I was doing and just ransomed them off. Back to their people. Okay, there we go. Some looters. Attack them. Honestly, I might not be able to actually get this quest done. And I might lose renown because of that, I think. Won't you surrender or die, brigands? Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, because these giant Battanian parties are for some reason helping us, and that's bad, actually, for us. And actually, I don't think auto-resolve will favor us, because auto-resolve, I think, values these troops way less than they're actually worth. And because they're archers, they also get, like, a penalty to being sent in about me. So if I can't really do auto-resolve for them. I have to fight, like, every single battle. With cavalry, however, it overvalues them. So even if the enemy, like, literally counters them, I literally think you still could win. With minimal loss. Even though from what I've found for playing this game, cavalry tends to die a very good bit. Okay, see, I'm getting good attacks off here. See, having a one-handed weapon that actually does damage and has some good reach, very good. That's gonna help me build up my skill. If I don't die first, if I just might. He's running. We got a runner. I missed. I wanted to be the one to kill him. I should probably tell him to hold fire in those instances. Here we go. Oh, we got one renown from that battle. I mean, technically, if we just win, like, how many more battles? Like, 15? We'll be there. Did we level anyone up? Yes. Unfortunately, everybody died, so we didn't get any troops to, hand over. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to do this quest, man, because everybody just keeps dying on me. I keep killing them. I don't mean to, it just happens. They just die. Alright, Hunter's Paradise. Okay, we can get some meat here, and some experience, chances of getting wounded. And they're becoming disorganized. Yeah, sure. Sound the hunting horn. Nobody got wounded. We just get 3 loads of meat and a bunch of shared XP. This is not bound to the castle. It is bound to this city. For some reason I thought that was a castle for a second. My stewardship just leveled up. 21 now. How's our food variety looking like, though? It's okay, I guess. It's also not a bound to a castle, alright. Fine. We're running low on anything. We have meat, although we don't really keep stock of meat. Is this also? Yes, it is also, not a castle. Okay, but this has to be the castle one, right? No, this is it. Because these guys only have a castle, so this can only be the castle-bound one. I could also just look. I could just right-click it, but for some reason I don't want to do that. There we go. See, another problem is, for some reason, there's no looters around now. And another problem we have is, they're all dying. Which is a big problem. For some reason, we're a bit too lethal. We have, you know, we do need higher medicine, because then they have a less chance of dying, I think. Especially if you spec into the right skill. Then they just won't die. What do you want? The Art of the Trade. Okay, let's do this the right way. I'm Ivan. Selling goods at discounts. 22 hardwood logs. Okay, I will do this myself. I'll be the middleman. I do not care about making a profit off this. This is basically just me paying money to get charm and morale. Charm and renown. There we go. Now go back over here. Give him what he's due, what he wants. Got the task you gave me. Here's your money. Yeah, see, that ups our charm and ups our renown by 1 point instead of half a point. So it's far more worth it to do that. We're trading money. Oh my gosh, we just leveled up stewardship. Finally! Okay. So Warrior's diet sucks. According to me. We want frugal. We pay everybody less, and the recruitment cost is also less. Because this just makes less food consumption and a morale penalty. We want frugal. Because that is minus 15% recruitment cost and minus 5% pay. You need animals. I can do that. I can help you. 4 and healthy, strong mules. You're gonna pay me that much money. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way over here. I don't think the Britannians will have any, but they might have mules. I find most of my mules from raiders, though. Looters. Bandits. Brigands. Do you have mules? Yes, you do. You have 1 mule. Unfortunately low. You can buy some more horses, though, for a decently low price. You have to have at least 1 mule. And again, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm gonna definitely lose out money on this. Buy product. 2 mules. Some more butter. And 1 more grain. Game saving. Okay, yeah, so I think every single horse town will have one. We're gonna go here to get some meat. We're gonna go butcher some animals. for their meat. We're also going to attack these brigands to try to get some prisoners. But, you know, if there's no prisoners, I don't really care. We'll at least get the XP from it. From men. Yeah, we're a bit faster now. Because we have a saddle horse and not a stumpler. Yeah, see, unfortunately, I just chopped that guy's head off, basically. If there was gore in this game, and there was dismemberment, then yeah, he'd be missing his head. Because I just hit him with a sword in the head. See, it's sort of good to get close to them, because then they swap from their stones to their far worse melee weapons, being just random tools and farm things. Yeah, can we knock 2 of them out? We didn't kill 2 of them. That's great. Unfortunately, our scout decided he wanted to rush into battle and got knocked down. Even though I gave him pretty good stuff. I didn't give him a shield, that's why. He doesn't have a shield. I need 50 bow steel to be able to use his wooden longbow. It's gonna be a while till I get there. Oh, I got more one-handed skill, okay. Okay, neither of these are gonna be really useful to me. But I'll take wrapped handles because I actually am using a one-handed weapon. Okay, now for the horse. The horsey. I love horses. We love horses here. We could do more charge damage dealt, which could be nice. We could do an entire thing around charge damage. But we're actually going to go for nimble steed. So we have more maneuverability and more riding skill to our troops. Although there's no point in that last one because we're not leading any horse troops. And we leveled up our skills, so we can just get 2 highborn warriors right here. Alright, byproduct. You do not have anything I'm looking for. Very unfortunate. We shall slaughter the hogs, and we'll take the cheese as well. Again, I want good food variety for my men, so they'll be more loyal, they have more morale. A very low amount of meat. How many did we need again? How many mules? You want 4 mules, so I need literally 1 more mule. Which should be at this location right here. And the mules actually are having us move faster, all the horses we just got. And I count as cavalry because I'm on a horse. Which increases your speed far more than having horses in general does. So you could be really fast if you just have a lot of cavalry. Because just having horses in general gives you a very small sliver of it. Okay, byproduct. There we go, there's the mule. Or the train, let's do this one too. Heard you need my help. 1 Botanian hobby. Fear not. Yeah, I'll be the middleman, but Botanian hobbies are worth a good bit. I should be able to make a profit off that no matter where I go. Unfortunately, we are a bit low on cash. I will need to sell stuff soon. My stewardship skill just went up. I can recruit another person. I can recruit another person.
Peace to
Doc. The task gave me, yes, here are your animals. The village has gotten a little worse. It's possible we can pay. Yes! No problem. Yeah, he'll pay us less, but I think we get more renown and morale if we do that. I'm not sure we actually got any renown from that quest. Okay, yeah. So 1 Botanian hobby. Let's head back to him and complete this quest by giving him what he wants. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this one. Yeah, we did not gather enough money to actually make money off that, but it's fine. Yeah, we're going to fail this quest. There's 7 days left on it, and I haven't found any prisoners. Because I keep accidentally killing them. It's really hard, you know. You just accidentally kill everybody, apparently. I guess some of my archers are just aiming a bit too high and hitting vital organs instead of, like, their knee or something.
My
Well,
greetings
then
to
again,
you.
getting shot in the knee would be pretty bad. There we go. We got more renown. We're very close, and we did get more charm. Which I think I'm gonna put my next skill point into charm. Actually, no, that only is for a personal relationship with NPCs. And what was I thinking about again that was giving me more renown? I don't think it's anything, actually. Right, I guess at my next point I'll put it into stewardship. I could also be the medic and the steward. What do you want? I mean, again, I don't have the money for that. And in fact, I am actually very low on funds. I need to do some more trading again, I think. Artisans can't sell their product, and a gang needs recruits. So the problem is we're paying way too much in wages around here. Go to the arena. No, actually, we'll wait here sometime. I need to heal up until I have 100 health at least. There we go. 102. Go to the arena. Join the tournaments. We can get some good armor here if we win this. Which I'm actually probably going to sell. Because it's okay at best. I wouldn't really actually say it's good. Jesus, I'm wondering when the archers are going to actually do something. Jeez. I'm just gonna... I had to protect the other guy over there, because if he dies, we're gonna do a lot worse. Thankfully, these guys are still battling after. For some reason, they decided to shoot at us. See, now we're gonna win this one purely because we have the numbers. Even if I go down or we lose... Yeah, there we go. Join. And now we got the axe. Now we're the guy with the axe instead of the ones with the sword and shield. Which can be okay, because I do have high two-handed still. Well, higher. Well, I do not really see us winning this one. I guess I'm wrong. We're doing actually pretty good. Okay, now there you go. You just gotta go kill that one guy. The Imperial Trained Infantry. The guy who actually sucks with a bow. There we go. Skip round onto me. Okay, we're not on horseback. Good, because I actually suck at being on horseback. I always get off the horse. Yes, because that makes sense. You should definitely block where I'm literally not attacking. You know what? I'm willing to bet on this. Let's wager. We could make a bit of cash. Although this is actually really dangerous because I actually have a really low amount of money. It's just a Bretonnian picked warrior. These guys suck. I think that just proves it. I beat him. There we go. So we do get some renown, and we also get some money too, because I did the bet. If I bet the entire way through, I would have made a lot more, but I didn't trust my abilities. Okay, we got a focus point here. Now let's put into stewardship. We do need more men with us. Okay, how much better is this? For the terms of body armor, it's actually worse. And honestly, I don't think it's really worth enough to justify it. So I think it's worth too much to actually justify not selling it, is what I meant to say. Alright, so what? Yeah, we do have the Knees Manual Laborers, but I'm not gonna get over there in time. I always seem to sneeze. Whenever I want to record a video, for some reason, I sneeze a lot. Yeah, increase morale. Art of the Trade. Again, this is just free renown. I'm Ivan. 39 sacks of flax. Yeah, I can do that. And again, we're gonna do the middleman one because it gives us more renown and it gives us free charm skill. There's no point in not. And again, that isn't enough money. That isn't. But I don't really care. See, it's a quarter of it. We're trading money for renown. We're getting closer, alright? We're almost there. You need help with brigands. I can do that one too. I am Ivan. All I have to do is hunt 2 bands of brigands down. And will you look at that? One of them has decided to be right there. I think not brigand. I see. I don't understand why the brigands see like a party 2 times their size that's equipped with actual weapons and armor, and like, you know what? We can fight that. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Like, what about this fight seems winnable to them? I guess I understand why they don't just auto-surrender the AI. If your party's just too big and too experienced, so you still have to actually fight and you can still lose some troops. But who would fight this? Who would fight me and my gloriousness? And me sucking at actually being able to kill people in this game. Wait, none of them have any stones. Okay, that guy has stones. Okay, yeah, 2 of them have stones. Okay, I was able to knock one of them down. That's an extra $5 for us. Unfortunately, I killed another one. See, I don't understand why they're so good at blocking with the melee weapons. Also, how does a single, like, not crossbow. How does a single hit from a hammer to the side of my body deal 41 damage? I can understand a sword doing 41 damage. Why does the hammer do 41 damage? How is that less than realistic damage? How does that hammer hitting my armor do that much damage? Okay, our leadership is leveled up, so we can get combat tips or raise the meek. Now, combat tips just 2 experience to all troops, and that's good. That's good. And also +1 to troop tiers and recruiting from the same culture. But this one is +4 experience per day to tier 1 and tier 2 troops, so it'll help me upgrade them to better troops faster. So I'm not sure what I really want, because both of these I kind of like. So this one gives me 2 things, although I'm not sure what the bottom one actually does. And this one gives me 1 thing, because the other one's only for governing. I think I'll take... You know what, I'll take Raise the Meek. Wait, did that not count? It didn't count. The entire battle didn't count because I guess it was not... The quest hadn't activated fully yet. Surrender or die, brigands. Unfortunately, I can only send my troops, so... 3 deaths! Wow! Yeah, see what the auto resolve does not favor us at all. Oh, I didn't take those troops. Okay, but, decent stuff, I suppose. I mean, that's better. What sort of stuff is here? Yeah, nothing really. It is good to sell, though. It's a lot of stuff to sell, I guess. See, that's a good thing. Deserters give you a lot of money. Oh, so I don't understand why there's no forest bandits in Botania. Everywhere else is like, forest bandits. Yeah, you're my prisoner now. Sure. Probably should have fought you, because it would have given me more loot, but... Quest done. Okay, I actually think I do have enough people. Let's go back over here. And just give them everybody I have. I understand your concern. I'll share the profit of you and your people, alright? Alright. Landowner needs manual laborers. Talk about the test game. Yes, I brought a few men. Anything else? Here's all I got. Yeah, there we go. So I receive half the money, they receive half the money. And I think I do also get some more renown from that. So, okay, there we go. We did it. We got enough renown. In fact, we got more than enough. Somehow. Yes, now we have an extra 25 men we can get, an additional slot for companions, and we can get a workshop now. Which workshops are actually very good. So now we have enough space, we can get some troop diversity here. We can get some actual melee troops to start taking the hits for our archers. Let's go over the Sturgians and go recruit some melee troops. Because they have very heavily armored troops, you know, their troops don't really die. Oh, actually, also, if we see a lord from Britannia, we can ally with them. Become a mercenary. Which will be good, because we can make some good cash off that. And all we have to do is just turn people in to castles to get some influence. That's what we're always going to want to do, because it's going to give us tons of money. Recruit troops. I shall take all of your elite troops. Your elite troops turn into... Yeah, they turn into horsemen, actually, so I don't actually want that. Because I don't want cavalry. I want footmen. I want men to take the arrow shots right to the face for us. And this is also... That's up here. There you go. Let's head up there. So we actually do not want stuff that's bound to the castles, because that's just not what we want. Recruit troops. Of course, we gotta recruit some more archers, you know. And it is a good thing we actually do have a good bit of extra money, because it costs us money to recruit, and it's gonna cost us money to, well, to pay all these people now. We do some clan warriors. I'm probably actually just gonna ransom them off up here. Oh no, actually, I'll just turn them into the castle. That's genius. They're gonna be worth more that way. You are a woodsman, I do not need you. You're gonna turn into a skirmish... Yeah, skirmish guy. Or a bowman. See, now what we want out of this is the line breakers. No, not the line breakers. These are gonna be better for, like, sieges, because they have 200 weapons, I guess. We want the axemen and the spearmen. Preferably, actually, the axemen, because they're gonna be better in the range you want to use them in. So now, what does our party consist of? Let us check. We're gonna need to hire a lot of extra, infantrymen, actually, now that I think about it. Because a lot of them are gonna die in these first few combats we're gonna be doing.
Good to see you. Believe it or not, we fought my party.
Yeah, this is part of the campaign. Which very few people have actually ever done the campaign. Because it is insanely difficult. And very long, and you never know when it's actually gonna end. I don't even know when it ends. I haven't tried it yet. But you know what, if you want to see me play the campaign, then leave a like, a subscribe, follow me on Rumble, and comment down below that you want to see that. And also, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this series. I will think about doing a total conquest as Britannia of the entire world. If I can get, like, I don't know, like 1,000 collective views on all the videos I'm going to be doing of this. If I can get a collective of 1,000 views on all of it, then I'll do it. I'll do a total conquest of everything. Campaign mode. Alright, I need to find a lord of Britannia to become a mercenary. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything. There we go. Where can I find a lord of Britannia? Is this a Britannian lord? Yes, it is. I want to talk to them. Although it's probably a bad idea to talk to them. You're also a Britannian lord.
Yours is not a face I know. What is...
There's something I must discuss. I'd like to enter the service of the king. My sword is yours for the right sum. 260 per influence. Alright, I accept. I must leave now. So now what we want to do, yeah, so now we're at war with all their enemies, which is half the map. Our immediate neighbors. Actually just did get another point in stewardship. And actually, I think our ally just leveled up. He leveled up his scouting to 150. Okay, we're gonna do... Both these things are kind of useless. Because this is when cavalry... When we have 50% of our troops as cavalry, which is never gonna happen. More battle morale against bandit parties. I mean, I guess I might as well. You're never gonna be a party leader. Because that's gonna eventually happen. We're gonna eventually do that. Anyways, I need to go to a castle. And giving them my troops. Because then I can start making money. See, I'm making money per influence point. So in the next video, we're going to be doing a lot of murdering. A lot of... Well, yeah, like I said, a lot of murdering. That is bad. They're going to take our land. And we must stop them. This is Battanian land. All land is Battanian land. It belongs to Battania. Go to the dungeon, donate prisoners, and look at that. We get 2 influence, which now is going to take up 2 influence per day for 520 gold. So that actually pays our expenses, which is why we can afford to have so many troops. Let's actually go down here real quick and hire 1 bowman and get rid of... Actually, we can just hire 1 bowman. We got another... That's been raised. It's been looted by these Empire monsters. Killing the innocent. These poor victims of Empire attacks. Alright, so we got another upgrade here. So either 7 veterans, so more experience for our higher tier troops, or +2 daily experience to all troops. Yeah, we're gonna just do drill sergeant. Because what I want to do is I want to raise up the meek to become better. And we're gonna get rid of that 1 Battonian volunteer. And here's our Sturgian recruits. We're gonna make them to Sturgian warriors. All of them must become Sturgian warriors because that gives them a shield. And it puts them down the path of becoming Sturgian spearmen into either the heavy spearmen or the heavy axemen, who look very similar. But yeah, that is going to do it. I do hope you all enjoyed. I most certainly did. This is not looking well for Battania. I picked like the hardest faction to play. So, yeah. We'll see what comes out of this. But until next time, goodbye and thanks for watching.